Hey everyone, what is going on? MrWombat Live, and welcome back to the channel. In the first of 3 Payday 2 videos today, I'm going to be talking about everything new in update 219 for Payday 2, adding some new DLC and some new free content, but this time it's very, very different. As you'll see, the video is coming out just as the update has come out, hopefully, as long as I haven't got issues rendering and uploading this thing, but that's by the by. But Overkill actually gave me early access as a partner to check out all the stuff in the update before full release, so for one thing I need to mention, it is an early build. You know, when people joke, keep in mind it's a work in progress build, it actually is. I think there were a couple of bugs I ran into that probably will be fixed in the live version, but the point is they gave me early access so I could check stuff out and get a video out on time with my thoughts. It's an ideal world. It's exactly what I've wanted from the partnership for all this time, and I really hope it continues. So I've got to thank them massively for this. Because of that, we've got a lot to talk about, but you know how this works by now. There's going to be a giveaway link in the description. If you want to win the 2 new DLC packs, just enter that. All you have to do is head over to that link. The giveaway will close on Sunday at 7 PM GMT, that's UK time, so stay tuned. Make sure you follow me on Twitter to find out updates as well as in the Discord, and check your spam inbox when that time comes, because if I email you and you don't reply within 24 hours, you lose your win. That's just how it works. And as always, you all know by now, twitch.tv/FreeRealEstate, 7 PM UK time tonight, assuming the new update. I don't need to give it any more detail on that. You know that's how we do by this point. Hope to see you there. But either way, that's enough talking. Let's get right into the update, and let's talk about everything new in update 219, as well as my own personal thoughts on all of the content, because I've got a lot to say about it. Roll the intro. Let's talk off first about the paid DLC. So first off, we've got the Mountain Master Heist. This is the main port of call for this DLC update. And I've got to be honest with you, best City of Gold heist by far. One of the best Payday 2 revival heists by far. The map design is really, really good. You're basically taking out Yufu Wong, the head of the Chinese triads, and he's at the top of a penthouse in a really tall building. To start off with, though, you're not up in the penthouse, you've got to start on the ground floor. Get your way around the lower basement area, get yourself up there through the elevator shaft, and then start going around and completing objectives. Stealth and Loud are rather similar. In Stealth, obviously the goal is not to raise the alarm, so you're going around disabling security before going up the elevator shaft and sneaking around the whole area, finding Yufu Wong's hard drive and decrypting it, locating Yufu Wong, killing him, and getting out with some of his loot, which is in the form of gold bags in this heist. In Loud, the objectives are actually quite similar. They do change in certain places, so instead of triggering the fire alarm to get his attention in Stealth, you have to either drive a car through a door in Loud, or put thermite on the door as well. That can also apparently be used in Stealth. Haven't tried that because I was up till about 5 AM getting the gameplay that I've got right now, and I wasn't about to lose the 3 hours of sleep that I had. So apparently you can thermite that in Stealth. I will be trying that on Twitch later tonight. But there's a good variation here between what you can do in Loud and Stealth. There's a good sense of familiarity, so you've got similar objectives going on, but it also feels unique enough in both Loud and Stealth that it's fun to play in both aspects. I am really, really liking this heist. My main criticism, quite simply, for Stealth, and I talk about this in my solo Stealth video, which will be going up right about now as well, is that there's not enough place for you to store body bags as kind of like a dead drop-off, so there's not enough of them. Throwing them off the edge of the building will set the alarm off, and there's not really many dumpsters/vents you can put them in. They're very rare occurrences. And the only other thing is just the way that you secure the loot. It feels a bit forced to have to secure the gold. You've already got a contract paying, the heist is a decent length already, forcing you to then open up a secret loot stash to steal gold. It's like Framing Frame. You don't need the gold to pass, it will be a good optional thing, and it's clear this heist did take inspiration from Framing Frame, so why it didn't take inspiration on the loot securing options, I don't really know. And the only criticism of Loud for Master's Mantle is Yufu Wong as a boss is ridiculously overpowered. He's got a flamethrower with longer reaches than my aspirations. I don't know why it has such a far reach on that flamethrower, but that needs to be nerfed, because it kind of feels like it reaches across half the helipad when you're nowhere near him, so that needs a patch. But overall, it's not one of those tanky commissar bosses at the top. You might like them, you might not like them, but it's just that reach and the flamethrower that needs fixing. But either way, this heist is dope. I can't recommend it enough. Genuinely, best heist of the City of Gold campaign. Well worth picking up. I really like it. That's the heist DLC covered, so now let's move on to the other paid DLC in update 219, and that is the next Tailor Pack, the Golden Dagger Tailor Pack. Now this pack includes 2 outfits, 4 pairs of gloves, and 4 masks. Let's start off with the outfits. First off, we've got my personal favourite of the 2, which is Red Pole. This thing just looks really, really slick. It's a nice suit with a cool little open waistcoat and open shirt collar combo with the chain. It works really well, and I genuinely like a lot of the colour combinations here. You've got a few nice different mixes and colour shadings, etc. And my personal favourite, to be honest, is that there's actually a blood-splattered variant in here, which you don't see very often with these outfits. And it kind of gives a bit of a darker edge to it that I really like, because obviously you're going to be in firefights with most of these outfits. It kind of makes sense for there to be kind of blood-splattered outfits. Is that just me? I don't know, I really like it, but that's only one of the two. The other one is the Master's Mantle suit. Now, my personal criticism going into this was I was worried the outfit was going to be a bit boring and repetitive, kind of like some of the other tried outfits we've had across this campaign. However, what's hidden beneath the surface are some pretty awesome variants. The first variant, the Dark Master, is very simple and very basic. I really like it, but again, it does have that air of familiarity to past tried outfits, which is kind of a bit eh. But you've then got two other colours that make the whole world of difference here to me. First off, you've got the Golden Master. This absolute beauty takes half of the front of the outfit and puts a golden dragon print over it, and it looks amazing. I actually adore it. I think it looks so good, and it's probably my favourite outfit variant of this outfit, and in some ways I almost prefer it to Red Pole. Even though I prefer Red Pole as an outfit, the way that variant looks is gorgeous. I'm a huge fan. And then you've also got the Red Master, takes a similar principle and overlays a red dragon, except it's across the whole of the front of the suit, so it doesn't have quite the same effects, doesn't look quite as stylish, but also works pretty well because it goes around the back of the suit as well. It mixes it up a little bit. I really like that. You've then got the fourth one, which is called Pond Master, which kind of lets down the guard because it's really, I don't like it. That's just me personally, but honestly, the other two variants are so good that I don't really care. So honestly, two strong outfits in this pack. So let's move on from the outfits now into the masks. Now, I kind of have the same opinion that I had when I came into this, when I already saw the information ahead of time on the dev update. I am not a big fan of the masks in this pack. I gotta be honest with you. We've got 4 masks. Let's go through them one by one. First off, the Crimson Striker helmet, which is one of the helmets with kind of light up LEDs on. It's fine. It does a job. I'm not a huge fan of it. I could take it or leave it. I don't really care. The second mask is the Golden Draped Visor, my personal favourite of the 4. This goes really well with the Master's Mantle Gold Dragon variant, as well as the yellow gloves. They all work really well together. I like the way they look. So this is personally my favourite of the 4 masks. After that, you then got the Hornet Striker helmet, the second helmet of the pack, again with kind of the LED colourings to it. Again, not a huge fan. I take it or leave it. It looks fine, but it's nothing particularly unique or stand out to me. And then you finally have the Sterling Draped Visor, which is another similar one to the golden one. Not quite as good as the golden one in my opinion, but also looks fairly nice. You could make that work with some pretty cool suits. But all that's left to talk about in this tailor pack now are the gloves. So we got 4 pairs as per usual, as I mentioned earlier, to talk about in this tailor pack. And I've got to be honest, I really like all 4 of them. You've got the Hornet Glow Grips, which are my personal favourites of the lot. They go really well, like I said, with the Golden Draped Visor and the Gold Dragon variant of Master's Mantle outfit. It creates a really cool outfit overall. Really cool pair of gloves, but they're not the only ones. The 3 others are really good. You've got Fire Scale, which are kind of like these big, baggy, kind of demon-y type gloves that I really like and will go well with some outfits, no doubt. I really do dig them. You've then got the Mountain Spikes, which are kind of a more simple, laid-back look, but have got the kind of spikes on the knuckles the way that Sydney's base gloves have. They look really cool, and it's a good way to have kind of like spiky gloves that look like Sydney's for other characters. So I really dig that as well. And then finally, you've got the Crimson Wave Grips, which are probably my least favorite out of the 4, I'll be honest, but I still quite like them because, again, you could get them to work with certain outfits. I did try a couple, but I couldn't really get it to work with anything in particular, but I do think they'll be good with some outfits, so it's well worth a try. And I do like them. I think all 4 pairs of gloves are really solid. And it's what I've said before, we've got so many gloves at this point that I kind of roll my eyes when they say there's more gloves coming into the game, but these ones really work. You know what? I'll back it. They look good. I'm a fan. So overall, the tailor pack in particular is one of the better tailor packs in recent times because you've got 2 really solid outfits with some pretty damn good variants. The masks I could take it or leave, honestly. I'm not a huge fan of them. The visors are better than the helmets, but the gloves are also really cool. Combine the gloves with the outfits, and you've already got some pretty cool looks there, but with the Golden Draped Visor, or any of the other helmets if you want to make it work with those, but I just don't see how the helmets work as well with some of the outfits they've added in this pack. They just kind of seem thrown in for the sake of being thrown in. I think personally, if it were me, I would have liked to have seen 4 visors. I think the helmets seem a bit odd. I don't know why there are helmets in here. I think different visors to match the colours of the outfits, maybe like a red visor or a green visor or something like that would have worked better, or a blood-stained visor. I know you can put blood on a pattern, but it would be kind of cool if there was kind of like a couple of blood marks on a mask or something. That'd be really nice. Something like that would have been really cool, and it's a shame that it wasn't there, but it is what it is. You go with what you got. Overall, fantastic tailor pack. Really do recommend. But that's the paid content. Now let's talk about the free content. Now, there's not a great deal of this, I'll be honest with you. The main standout, as per usual, is the return of the Dragon Bomber outfit. You've got the final variant, closing off with City of Gold, the Dragon Bomber White. Honestly, it's the weakest of the 4, in my opinion. I do like what they're trying to do with the color variants, but it just feels like the ones they've added, a lot of them are just kind of like, they're just kind of average. I'm not huge on them. I really like the outfit as an overall thing, but I just don't feel like the white one works. But again, that's me. You might be listening to me saying this and going, you're an absolute idiot, I think this is the best one, and that's perfectly valid for you. But I honestly just, it doesn't make me more inclined to try this outfit on. I don't look at it and go, wow, that's so cool, I can't wait to wear this. But then you've also got 2 other pieces of free content. You've got another outfit, the Laohu Dashi, you can see on screen now, and you've also got the mask. I don't know the name of the mask because I haven't unlocked the achievement yet, because I have to do it in a group of 4, and I had early access to the build, and I couldn't play with 4 people at the time I was recording, so I'll get that achievement on stream. But there is an achievement to unlock the mask that Yu-Fu Wong wears during the loud version of Master's Mantle. The achievement is for all 4 players on a team to kill him with a flamethrower. You can see the achievement details on screen right now. You can only deal flamethrower damage if you do that, and pick up his mask afterwards. You get it as a mask you can wear in-game on your heister. I do try and get a look at it while I'm recording the loud version of the heist. You can see there's a big overhead piece. There's also a face covering you can't quite see, but overall it's enough for me to see that I'm not really a very big fan of it. Honestly, I feel like Bullock's mask did it much better. I'm not a huge fan of Yu-Fu Wong's. I will still get the achievement on stream, but I'm just not as jazzed to do so. I think Bullock did it better, but that's just how I feel, you know, it's just my opinion. For me, the standout for the free content is the Laohu Dashi outfit. There is going to be a separate video going up. It probably will be live by the time you're watching this part of the video, but there is a tutorial on how to get that outfit unlocked, because there's an achievement for that as well. It's called For the Mad Hatter. All you have to do is find a tea set in each of the 4 City of Gold campaign heists. It's very easy. There's only 1 spawn in each of the heists, and there's a tutorial video on my channel you can go and check out to show you those locations really quickly. But it's easily the best free content here. It's kind of like a Bruce Lee / Kill Bill style outfit, and I really dig it. Best part of the free content, in my opinion. But there you have it. That is everything new in Payday 2's 219th update. The main stuff here that's for interest, at least in my opinion, is the paid DLC, which you can kind of expect with updates like this. And honestly, they've knocked it out of the park. I think it's a really strong send-off to the City of Gold campaign. Mountain Master is a really cool heist. I really like the design. I love the penthouse vibe to it. I think the stealth and light objectives work very well, apart from my few little flaws I've pointed out. And the Golden Dagger Tailor Pack, overall, is really good. I honestly really dig it. And I'm not just saying that because this time I was given early access. I should emphasize that. You probably get one person who thinks, oh, of course he's going to shill them this time because he got early access to the build. It's not like that. If it wasn't as good, I'd still be honest. They literally said, just tell us what you think of it. We're just giving you early access. So there's no shilling here. I'm only telling you what I genuinely think. And I am honestly really impressed with this update. But that's just me. Let me know in the comment section. What do you think? Do you like the content? Do you not like it? Do you think it could have been better? Worse? Let me know all that stuff down below. And beyond that, what are you thinking is going to happen in Texas Heat? Because that's where we're off to next in Payday 2. City of Gold is over. It's time to head into the Texas sun. But either way, that will wrap up this video here. Thank you all very much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. Make sure you check out my solo stealth guide for the Mountain Master Heist, as well as the achievement guide for the Mad Hatter to unlock the Laohu Dashi outfit. But either way, thank you all very much. I do greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time with a brand new update. Until then, look after yourselves, stay safe, and I'll see you all soon.